ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Clemson's offense making their way on the field to open this game. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. Of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Returner looking to make a play here. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So the Clemson Tigers offense comes on the field to open this game. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Makes a quick catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
First down and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Gives it to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And the Tigers looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Throws it to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. He's at the 50. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Over the middle, it's Branch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the 1st down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the 1st down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice 1st down.
Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. We get lined up here for quarter number 2. We'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. But the play loses. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Looking to throw again. There's a screen pass to the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Touchdown, Georgia. They strike first in this national title bout. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
A huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You can see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjust to that ball thrown to the outside. Does a nice job of getting his feet down and comes up with that big play.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The shotgun running play call. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Branch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. The pass rush closing in. There's no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up. The Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now it's second down here. Looking for some space. It's Randall. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what...
That one's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at 33.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner decides to field it. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward this? A deep shot to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And that will pick up the first down. Spotted at 38. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. This will likely be the last play of the half. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Randall. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On first down, it's play action. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Moore. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Klubnik. The short completion to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Randall. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. QB tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Receiver in motion now. Trying to find some room. It's Randall. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards. Makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He could go. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 1 quarter to decide who will win the national championship. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Change of direction. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. To keeper trying to get into the market. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Return it 1 down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And looking for a big play here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. There's contact on the throw. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense. Grinding away on the ground. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Second down after that previous play. And the defense wraps him up.
Really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they get a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Big throw caught on the left side. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Turner. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looking for a late, deep throw. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be second down. The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shift this could be. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. And they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few